The Yeet Heard Round the World. Written by NeutralMime. Read by Crystalflower. Summary. Marineford is pure chaos. Ace is one sentence away from getting himself turned into a crater, and Luffy does not have time for any of that. So, in the most Luffy solution imaginable, he fixes the problem the only way his brain can justify in the moment, by grabbing his brother and yeeting him into the stratosphere before Sakazuki can turn him into a pancake. Simple, effective, definitely not normal. The battlefield was loud, too hot, too full of people trying really hard to hit each other. Luffy didn't care about any of that, because Ace was right there, alive, standing, safe. So obviously, everything was fine. Except Ace had that face again. The one where his eyebrows did the thing. The I'm about to do something stupid face. And Lava Face was already in front of him, fist already steaming like a broken kettle. Luffy's stomach dropped. Bad face meant bad things. That was a rule, a very important rule. Your so-called father, Whitebeard, is nothing but a weakling. Luffy didn't hear the rest properly, but he didn't need to because Ace's fire flared. And that meant... uh-oh. Ace, don't listen to him, Luffy shouted, already running. Too far, not fast enough, of course. Fire curled tightly. Ace moved forward. Lava Face moved forward. Everyone moved forward, which meant Luffy had exactly no time. His brain did a thing. It rarely did things, but when it did, it was usually weird. Idea. Best idea. Perfect idea. Absolutely genius idea. Luffy launched himself through the crowd. Someone screamed. Someone else got stepped on. Probably fine. Gum. He grabbed Ace by the back of his coat. Ace barely had time to turn. Luffy, what are you? Yeet! And he threw him. Hard. Really hard. Like, no longer on this battlefield hard. Ace's voice cut through the air as he went up. It was very loud. Annoyingly loud. Luffy, you idiot! Luffy squinted upward, shielding his eyes. Mission successful. Ace not on ground anymore. Ground equals danger. Sky equals not ground. Therefore, safe. Simple math. Luffy grinned. Better an idiot than getting punched by magma, but... There was a pause. A weird one. Like even the fighting forgot what it was doing. Did he just yeet his brother? Someone asked lazily. Luffy didn't know who Yellow Beam Guy was, but he sounded impressed. Good. He was impressive. I think he did, Pineapple Head said, blinking like this was normal weather. Luffy nodded. Yes, that was correct. Above them, White Mustache laughed. Very loudly, like the sky itself was laughing. Grrrr. That was one way to keep him out of trouble. Luffy brightened. See? Adults approved. When Lava Face made a sound, a very angry sound, like a volcano deciding he had opinions, Luffy tilted his head. Oh, right. He was still there. Straw Hat! The air got hot. Like, more hot. Luffy frowned. That's rude, he said. My name is Luffy. Lava Face didn't look amused. Luffy pointed upward. You can't hit Ace if he's up there, right? He said it like it was obvious. Because it was. There was a pause. A long one. Like Lava Face's brain was buffering. Good. Thinking was overrated anyway. Far above. I'm going to kill you when I get back down, Luffy. Luffy grinned wider. That's fine. That just meant Ace was fine. Angry equals fine. Alive equals fine. Problem solved. He looked back at the battlefield. Okay, next problem. Still lots of punching happening. Still too loud. Still annoying. But Aceny was safe in the sky, so this was mostly successful. The ship was quiet. Too quiet, which usually meant something weird had happened. Shanks frowned. What's with you lot? No answer. Just staring. All of them. At the sky. Shanks sighed and looked up. Then stopped. Something was falling. Fast. Human-shaped. Flaming. No, formerly flaming. It hit the deck with a huge whoomp. Silence. Shanks blinked slowly. Ace? Ace sat up immediately, smoke curling off his clothes, like he was personally offended by physics. Luffy, he said flatly, then louder, that idiot yeeted me. There was a pause. The entire crew tilted their heads in unison, like they had all received the same information and were processing it equally poorly. Shanks took a slow sip of sake, then lowered the bottle. Yeah, he said, that sounds about right. Ace stared at him. That's it? Shanks shrugged. It's Luffy. Another pause, then from somewhere on deck. Honestly, someone murmured, I'm impressed he thought that far ahead. Ace buried his face in his hands. I hate my life. Shanks laughed, very loudly, like this was exactly the kind of chaos he expected from the next generation.